We're in the northeast of England.
Sunny Newcastle.
With 2 sets of flighty first-time buyers.
Winning.
On the edge.
Would have got a 4-month-old baby. We can't be out on the streets.
Ready to launch into a brand new life.
I would say brace yourselves.
Right, OK.
But just can't make that final leap.
Oh, you didn't tell me this.
We're here to help them fly.
Buying houses is hard work.
This week, I'm hunting for a Tyne Valley retreat for new parents, Mike and Sorrel. They've had to move 14 times in the last 10 years and are fed up with it.
And I'm in Newcastle with Tom and Liz, also fed up of flats and wanting a house they can make their own.
You can certainly get a lot of bang for your buck in the glorious northeast. It's the region with the lowest average house price in England, at just under £157,000.
That doesn't necessarily mean our search is going to be easy. The Tyne Valley and Newcastle command some of the highest prices in the region, and competition can be tough, especially for first-time buyers with a small budget and big expectations.
Our first set of house hunters are Liz, an administrator, and Tom, a lecturer, who both work at Northumbria University in Newcastle.
Their love of film brought them together, and after 5 years of rented flats, they've decided at least to appear to be adults.
We won't accept it, but we're pretending to be grown-ups now.
Our ideal property, I suppose, would be an older house.
Something sturdy and solid.
Yeah, with interesting features. Somewhere to hang the washing up would be great.
Yeah, that's very reasonably priced.
Their current flat is just too small for them, and their eclectic collections. From Tom's film posters to Liz's cameras, and of course, Bella, their stuffed otter. So they'd like a reasonably priced house, big enough maybe even for the pat of tiny feet one day.
It would be nice to start a family at some point. That's another very grown-up thing to talk about, isn't it? Maybe this is what we need help on as well. We're not getting any younger, I suppose.
Phil knows exactly what you mean.
I'm sure I don't. Mind you, 18 months of house hunting might accelerate anyone's ageing process.
It does seem Tom's proud northern heritage has caused some growing pains.
Well, I'd say that I was the quintessential Yorkshireman. I'm definitely looking for a bargain when it comes to a property, anywhere I can save money.
I think you come from a long line of Yorkshiremen. I would definitely be more driven by my heart. I have an instant emotional reaction.
We should totally buy a house together.
But buying isn't easy when you still haven't quite got used to being big.
I do feel like when we're looking around houses, we do kind of revert back to being like a little 10-year-old, and it's almost like looking around a Wendy house, and putting in an offer seems so grown-up and serious, you do worry.
Getting these two to commit is going to be a challenge, but at least they do know exactly where they want to buy. The up-and-coming neighbourhood of Heaton.
It feels like you'd be in the heart of quite a cool community.
Oh, that sounds cringy, doesn't it? We're trying to grasp at being cool still.
I know.
Still, we never were. We just don't want to make any mistakes, and we perhaps need someone to just give us a nudge and push us off that cliff a little bit.
And who better to give these film fans that gentle nudge into the big, scary world than my leading lady?
First, we need to address Tom's two unfortunate bloopers.
It's a fatal combination of lack of confidence and desire for a bargain. Now, I'm not making any pejorative comments about the county of your birth, Tom.
It's the Yorkshire way.
It is the Yorkshire way, and that's no bad thing. You're a keen DIYer, or at least you come from a keen DIY family.
We're happy to get stuck in with anything we can, and we're looking forward to that.
So you want a house, you want to be in Heaton, you want it to have period features, but if the right thing comes up which has all of those requirements, You can't turn around and say, well, I'd like to pay 20 grand less for it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think both of you need to tell me to shut up and we need to buy a property.
No. What is the budget?
The budget is 160 to 165. That's the top end. However, I'd be a lot happier paying a lot less.
I wouldn't be afraid to go to the top of our budget if we knew the house was worth it and it would be worth more in the long run.
Well, I think the time is right. We are going to find you a house this week. Drink up and we can get on with it.
So, a first home for a couple ready to be grown-ups.
They certainly have a grown-up attitude to saving. Some hard-earned cash and a mortgage gets them to that figure of £165,000.
Though I think it would be a lot less if I were just asking Tom.
But what they want doesn't come cheap. They're looking for a large 3-bed terrace, an older property that will hopefully retain some of its original Victorian features. Ideally, they'd like a cheaper doer-upper that they can add value to themselves. Our search area in the city of Newcastle is small but perfectly formed. Tom and Liz want to live in the hip suburb of Heaton in the East End.
I'm focusing on houses with good links to the city and Northumbria University, and close to the trendy cafes and bars around the Chillingham and Heaton roads.
While Kirstie attempts to move in with the in-crowd, I'm in the Tyne Valley with my house hunters. New parents Mike, a lecturer at the University of Newcastle, and Sorrel, a primary school teacher.
And they're a couple in a hurry. They have just 2 months to get out of the house they're currently renting.
This place is sold. We've got a 4-month-old baby. We can't be out on the streets with all our stuff. We actually do really need to find a house now.
Before baby Saffron came along, Mike and Sorrel worked together in the European holiday business.
They've lived in 14 homes in the past 10 years.
We've lived in apartments, chalets, villas.
We've lived in a gîte.
We lived in a sheet,
Yeah.
like a little French farmhouse. Very rustic. Kind of makes you see the kind of properties that you could potentially have.
They've certainly got about a bit.
Perhaps that's why it's taking them so long to find the perfect place.
We've been looking for about 2 years. We've seen over 30 houses.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, but there are still some big disagreements.
You really want a veg plot, don't you?
Yep.
You want a large veg plot. I'm quite happy with just a
I'd
small
love space for a polytunnel. You know, that would be nice. I'm a little bit more rurally orientated.
But I feel like I'm not ready for it yet.
Well, I'm not going to buy us a house on the moon, honey.
That's a relief, because they also need to be less than 45 minutes from Newcastle, where Mike has started a new job.
And they do agree they want to bring the spirit of their adventurous past into their brand new life.
I think we got so used to almost just kind of living outside. And I'd like to kind of bring a little bit of that.
Of al fresco, live into the Northumbrian countryside. Yeah.
Al fresco in Northumberland.
I think you may have a better chance of finding a house on the moon, Phil.
And they've only got 2 months. I better cut straight to the cash.
How much money can you throw at the problem at this point in time?
I think our maximum budget is 275.
Okay.
With a little bit of flexibility.
I was relying on you to say that, Mike. What are we looking for?
So we're looking for 3 bedrooms, 2 to 3, 4. I would like a kitchen diner leading out onto a garden.
What would you give priority, the perfect house or the perfect location?
$1 million question.
I mean, I'm just kind of finding my way through here, because it seems a little bit that, Sorrel, you want some people around you.
Exactly.
Whereas Mike, by the sounds of things, quite likes a bit of isolation, because when you come home from work, you want to get outside and enjoy the country air.
Absolutely, yes.
I think there's more to it somewhere, because you've seen a lot of properties over a long period of time.
I think in terms of our search, we've had an issue with momentum, because we've got extremely busy with our work and the baby and the job.
Then we thought we had found the right property and it fell through. We couldn't complete the mortgage on it.
After a 2-year search, you think, right,
Yeah, we were
time
so
to call
sad.
Phil and Kirstie.
It exactly was. Thanks very much.
Pressure.
bringing a 2-year search to an end in a few days is going to be a bit of a squeeze.
Let's hope they don't squeeze until the pip squeaks.
With a hard-saved deposit and a mortgage, Mike and Sorrel have an ideal budget of £275,000, but can go to £300,000 for the perfect home.
They're looking for a detached 3-bed house.
A large, open-plan kitchen diner is essential, preferably opening onto a child-friendly garden big enough for growing veg and, of course, for al fresco living.
They want to be lost in the Tyne Valley landscape, but only 40 minutes drive from the west end of Newcastle.
I'm focusing on the villages between where they currently live in Crawcrook and Stocksfield in the west.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
So, what are we doing here?
I am looking for a house. Lovely couple with a very sweet baby who's only 4 months old, and their landlord is now just got their house under offer, so they've got to move out in 2 months' time.
Oh.
They've spent 2 years looking for houses. They've looked at 30-odd. So there must be a problem. Well, they're not finding it. How about you?
Similar, but it's very obvious why they haven't found anything. He was always looking for a bargain. Yeah, he's from Yorkshire. It is not a bad thing to want a bargain, Phil. You spent your whole professional career trying to get a bargain for people.
That's true. Tell you something you don't see very often. You in flat shoes.
I know.
How about that?
I was told it was a beach.
Very pretty ankles as well.
You've been drinking.
While Phil sobers up, I'm off into Newcastle's East End with Tom and Liz. Our first house is on one of Heaton's trademark wide terraces.
It's a 30-minute walk to Northumbria University, where they work, and a romantic stroll from the bars of Chillingham Road, where they play.
Sunny Newcastle. I love this city. Right, okie dokie. Here we are. You tell me about the location.
We've looked at a few properties on a few of the streets around here. One, a couple of streets up, which was just outside our price range.
And what was it on at?
170, I think.
That is over your budget, Tom. What were you going to do? Seeing houses at 170.
I was living the high life right
You
then.
were indeed.
In Heaton, good terraced houses sell for around £185,000. This one is cheaper, but it does require some very hard graft.
Every single room needs the wallpaper stripping, the floors tearing up. It will be a room-by-room grind.
Wonderful.
You know, I would say brace yourselves.
Right, OK.
Fantastic.
Over a quarter of all homes in the UK are terraced houses like this. It's the bulldog of the British housing stock. Downstairs, there's a lounge, a large dining room for grown-up dinner parties, a kitchen and a bathroom.
Upstairs, there are the 3 bedrooms they want and plenty of wall space for their various collections.
And there's lots of air space out the back for a young couple who appreciate the joy of hanging out the washing. It's a doer-upper with bags of potential. And it's on the market for offers over £150,000.
There's loads of original features here to be revealed, but there's also a lot of gunk that you've got to work your way through. Lovely cornice. Fireplace needs removing and replacing.
Yeah.
Wallpaper needs stripping, but it is on at offers over 150. You're looking happy, Tom.
I like it.
Do you want to see some more?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Now, what we've got here is really a fantastic, properly big room.
It looks great. It looks a level of work that we'd be comfortable at.
I've got a lot of time for Newcastle architecture.
Yeah.
It's built to last, guys.
Built to last. Right.
Ah, but wait till they see the kitchen. It's not built to last, more thrown together at the last minute.
That is the insanest fridge scenario I've ever seen. I think it wins the prize in over 20 years of house hunting for the most bizarre fridge arrangement.
It's almost a feature.
No, don't be tempted to keep it. Don't be tempted to keep it. As you can probably tell, I've been away for a bit, enjoying some summer sun. But it does look like this is quite a smooth transition back into work at the moment.
I mean, it's just a little bit bashed and bruised, isn't it?
But I'm an old cynic. It can't be this easy. It never has been.
It is. But that's easy to fix.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing up this place would take some time.
This can be my room.
But it seems these two would understand that it's time well spent.
No, I think it's great.
Fantastic. It makes me nervous when it starts this well.
One property down and Tom and Liz are ready to take off.
You might be off to a flying start, Kirstie, but with nervous first-time buyers, it could still be a bumpy ride. After years of jet-setting, my couple, Mike and Sorrel, have a 4-month-old daughter, Saffron. They want to settle down, but their life is back up in the air. Their rented house has been sold, and they have just 2 months to find a forever home.
We actually do really need to find a house now.
They want a house in the Tyne Valley countryside, but within easy reach of Newcastle, somewhere like Crawcrook, the village where they're currently renting.
My first property's location fits this bill perfectly. Leafy East Ryton is literally just down the road.
So this is the house I want to show you.
OK.
What are we, 5 minutes
If that.
from where you live?
Yeah.
It is on a relatively busy road.
I think that says it all, Phil.
Go on, be honest. That is the negative.
It's the cats.
The who?
It's like the cats.
You didn't tell me about the cats.
There's 2 cats in the mix.
Do they live inside?
No, they're outdoor
Yeah.
cats.
Oh, you didn't tell me this. Let's have a look around the house.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are any more surprises in store.
Well, only pleasant surprises inside, I hope. The house is a large 3-floor end of terrace with the open-plan kitchen diner Sorrel's looking for. And this opens into a cosy lounge with feature fireplace.
Upstairs, there is a shower room and 2 bedrooms, one of which is a perfect nursery size.
On the 3rd floor is a master bedroom with ensuite. And outside is an ornate cottage garden big enough for Mike's veg plot and alfresco entertainment.
At offers over £220,000, it's £55,000 under budget, leaving the option to create a cat and child-safe garden to complete a great family home.
Come on in.
Okay. Ah, this is lovely.
It's open, it's light. Lovely cosy fire.
Ah, that's so nice.
Yeah.
That is lovely. I love the way that it's all open to the kitchen, the dining
Yeah.
room, the living space is all in one.
I think this is tastefully done. It's modern and clean, and it's got a nice floor. Lovely light coming in through the Velux windows. Lots of space for the family.
Does it help allay any fears of the road?
Possibly. Possibly.
Not for me.
It seems Mike can't get that road or those cats out of his mind, Pip.
Let's see some more. We've got some work to do.
The cat issue is not unsolvable and worth working on, especially after they see the rest of the house. I'm just going to have to do a bit more work on Mike.
So nursery,
Cute, yeah, really nice.
all set up,
Yeah.
ready for
I think
Saffron
that
to...
leaves the cot.
Have a look at the other bedrooms. There's 2 more. There's a stunning master bedroom upstairs with an ensuite. But I'll meet you in the garden.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you. This is cute.
Oh, I'm not sure about the...
Oh, yeah. Hello.
With or without low beams, I think this house is a bit of a headache for Mike.
Well, it's not really going according to plan. I didn't know anything about the cats. I think they do like certainly the ground floor of the house, but I think the road is the big issue.
Good for you, the bus stop.
They would have to make a few compromises, but I think Sorrel's ready to do that.
It doesn't seem Mike is.
It has got a lot of things that we are looking for in it.
But the rooms are small.
The room's quite small.
It's right next to a bus stop on a busy road.
That's really getting it for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems clear why this house hunt has lasted 2 years.
Yes, can you ever get the right balance between countryside, community and convenience?
And cats.
This is a good example of the dilemma that you're in.
Yeah.
You want a bit of space around you, a bit of nature and greenery. You don't want to be next to a road. but actually you also want a bit of a buzz and a community and people around you and baby groups just up the road, and you know that is the dilemma.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Quite a challenge, Phil.
But not insurmountable, Kirstie. My next property will be out in the fields, and I'll be taking the bull by the horns.
You're sure that's not the cat by the whiskers?
Thanks for that.
Back in Heaton with Tom and Liz.
Busy street,
Yes.
but slow busy.
Yeah.
My second house is a short walk from the first, and it's conveniently close to work.
We can almost see our offices from here. Wow. Roll out of bed in the morning,
Yeah, that would be quite
straight down
nice.
there.
This 3-bed terrace is bursting with the original features they love. It has a big bay-fronted lounge, a dining room and kitchen with a small parlour on the ground floor.
Unlike Property 1, the bathroom is upstairs, where there are also 3 good-sized bedrooms. And outside in the backyard, a new outhouse stands ready to receive Tom's DIY kit.
Their collections will look great and there's room to expand as a family. And it's on the market at £169,000.
That's right at the top end of their budget. But adding value to this place would require far less work than Property 1.
Okay, so again, 2 doors like the previous house. Ta-da! Wow.
It's lovely.
It is lovely.
It is so lovely, and it's got some wonderful features.
Yeah, it really has.
It's very grand.
It is. It is. Want to see more?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
absolutely.
Okay, kitchen through there, laundry on the far side. The reason you've got the laundry on the far side is because, da-da, the bathroom is upstairs.
Ooh.
Some people might take that for granted, but as you know, it's a rare treat.
Yes.
It is rather,
Yeah, it is.
and
yeah.
yeah, it makes a huge impact sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think
so.
it does make a big difference because there is a difference in price. It's now on the market at £169,950.
Right.
Right.
We have reason to believe you could get it for £160.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's definitely £10,000 more than yesterday's house. But I would say you need to say to yourselves, is an upstairs bathroom
Yeah.
worth £10,000?
Yeah.
If they wanted to move the bathroom upstairs in the first property, they should budget for around £3,500 to £5,000.
That's a big chunk, considering any other work they'd like to do.
Oh, this is really big.
It's a really big bathroom.
Yes.
Very nice.
And I like a separate bath and shower.
You do?
But it's not only the upstairs bathroom. For £10,000 extra, this house does offer a lot more, from a cute backyard to genuine period features.
I can't stop touching things in this house. They've made this very tricky for us to pick.
I know I've made it tricky, but I only want them to have the best for their budget.
Oh.
Yes.
I expect that extra £10,000 will give Tom some sleepless nights, but that's not the only problem.
Oh, Lizzie, you're looking a bit sad. Slightly sad, slightly nervous laughter.
Yeah, just confused, I think.
OK, Tom, are you torn?
A little bit. They are both lovely properties, and they have lots of good things about them.
Right, so 2 out of 2. Let's see if we can make it a hat trick.
Yes.
Fabulous.
2 properties down, and my only problem is they can't say which they like the most.
But as we know, Kirstie, confused couples rarely buy houses. Back in the Tyne Valley, I brought my couple in a house-hunting hurry to the quietly thriving village of Greenside.
Come on in.
Oh, Fieldburn Cottage. Very nice.
Private gates and everything.
It's just a stone's throw from their soon-to-be former home, and I think it gets the countryside versus convenience balance just about right.
Do you know Greenside Village at all?
I come here to get Saffron Wade.
There's a bit of action. There's a post office, there's a shop, there's a really nice pub.
Yeah.
There's an excellent starter school.
It feels like you're out in the countryside, but you're really close to the village and you're close to the road to take us straight into Newcastle.
But you can get a lovely big detached old farmhouse.
Yeah. Impressive. Yeah, lots of curb appeal. I love the old stone bricks.
My balancing act might just be working.
Just remember not to look down. In this beautiful old farmhouse, they've created a large kitchen diner, plus a dining room and a large lounge downstairs.
Upstairs, there's a big bathroom and 3 bedrooms, with one ready for Saffron to paint when she chooses her favourite colour. Outside, there's lots of space for entertaining, with a large driveway connecting a front and back garden.
It's on the market at £325,000, but we know the vendor is open to an offer much closer to their budget.
Through the porch, into the living room.
Nice.
The house has 2 living rooms. This isn't even the largest.
Oh, really?
There's another one through there. Through to the kitchen, which is kind of long and thin.
Okay.
I love the stone flags on the floor. They're lovely.
Yeah.
I'm not instantly going, wow, this is amazing. It's just not grabbed me for some reason.
And just as Mike starts to come round, Sorrel starts to get cold feet.
I'm hoping the upstairs will be more than enough to win her over.
Have a quick squiz round the 3 bedrooms, and I'll meet you downstairs in the other living room.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Look at the view as well.
There's a really nice view, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Do you think this is rural enough for you?
Definitely, yeah.
I think it definitely is, isn't it? You really feel like you could be right out in the country.
You do.
Rolling fields and no bus stop. Location ticked.
Just the box marked al fresco opportunities to go then.
There is table and chairs and a barbecue out here, so clearly barbecue and al fresco eating happens.
It's not a big plot, though, is it?
To be honest, I think I'd prefer it if the garden was out the back.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, that's a house that almost has everything, Phil. Almost everything.
I'm beginning to understand just how exacting their requirements really are.
It's done, but it's not done exactly how we'd want it.
All the big boxes are ticked, but they're letting smaller issues cloud their vision.
Given your situation and the timescales you're trying to work to and the budget that you have, it's not easy. You do like the setting, and that was one of the key dilemmas of finding a setting that would work for you both.
It's really tricky because I love the house. I love its location. I love the character in it.
Yeah.
I love everything about it, really, apart from the kitchen and it not leading out to a garden.
It sounds like we've got quite a lot right.
Yeah.
So a bit to think about overnight.
Yes, there is, yeah.
But I've got some thinking to do overnight as well. I've learned quite a lot about you and what's important and what's less important. But we've got a lot of things on the wish list.
Mike and Sorrel have been searching for 2 years and they're still looking.
Clearly, they have to start seeing things differently if they want a house within their 2-month deadline.
With 2 excellent viewings in the bag, I can afford a gamble. I've brought Tom and Liz to another popular street in Heaton to show them something they didn't ask me for. And I don't mean Phil Spencer. Now, shock horror.
OK.
You know what this is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
A flat.
It is.
I wouldn't be showing you a flat unless I had very good reason to do that.
OK.
Do you trust me?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, great, OK.
You sure?
Implicitly.
They were adamant they wanted a house, Kirstie, so I hope this is a pleasant surprise.
After you.
This maisonette has 2 decent-sized bedrooms, a large living room, kitchen and a bathroom on the first floor, with a loft room above.
The surprise is that the loft could be used as a bedroom, or if my couple may prefer, a cinema room.
The conversion was done without planning permission, but because that happened over 4 years ago, if they buy this flat, Tom and Liz can apply retrospectively to have the conversion recognised.
But even as it stands, the layout, which might be a problem for some, seems ideal for my pair. And as the loft space can't be marketed as a livable space, this huge flat is priced at just £125,000.
It is silly not to look at it.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's enormously light. It has lovely original features, and this flat has more square footage than either of the two properties we've looked at so far.
OK.
It's a slightly odd one because it has to be marketed as a two-bedroom flat, but because you've got the room upstairs, it feels like a house.
It has all the features and the space they've asked for, but it's just not house-shaped.
Joking aside, without saying anything to anybody else, is there any part of this that you've seen so far which could compete with a house?
I've never thought about us being in a flat.
Here you're effectively, for all intents and purposes, getting 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're not being asked to pay the premium that comes with a full house.
And that perhaps throws a bit of a spanner in the works.
As I suspected, Tom is torn, but I'm not sure Liz would go back to a flat.
Why don't you guys head upstairs on your own?
Yes, but once they see the loft space, the answer is obvious. At least it is to me.
Oh.
Yeah, it is pretty big.
It's very big.
If I was them, I would buy this like a shot.
Me too, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to get involved.
I know they wanted a house, but this feels like a house and it's a lot less money.
I know.
It's a really interesting space. You could do loads with it.
Yeah, no, you could. You could.
This is a huge decision, but it has to be their own.
Look at
It's pretty special up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You really are getting more for less in this property.
Yes.
It's not what you had in your mind's eye, but it offers a hell of a lot.
No.
So I specifically told Phil that he was not to favoritise one of the properties.
But it's very rare, I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's very rare that we can say to someone, you're getting a lot more property for a lot less money.
But they can't hang around. The market in these parts can move very fast.
I don't want to push anybody anywhere, but that's all, folks. We showed you the 3 best of the ones that we've seen.
We need to really weigh up these options, don't we?
Chat first.
Chat first.
I just hope they're not too confused to take that final step.
We're very lucky to be in this position, but buying houses is hard work.
So we'll give them a little more time.
Just a little. The average price for a terrace in up-and-coming Heaton is over £185,000. But this isn't the only area where discerning hipsters can get a good buy within cycling distance of an artisan coffee.
At an average of £185,000, you can get a similar terrace in King's Heath, Birmingham's new hotspot.
Finniston in Glasgow was voted the trendiest neighbourhood in the UK in 2016. And while prices are rising, you can still pick up a decent home for around £163,000.
So if you do want to buy in with the in crowd, you'll still have money for that essential beard oil.
Back in the Tyne Valley, I've brought Mike and Sorrel to the village of Stocksfield. It's further out into the country than the last 2 properties, but still that all-important sub-45-minute commute into Newcastle. I've decided to take a leaf out of Kirstie's book and show them something they didn't quite ask for. It's in the countryside, it's convenient, and with a little imagination and some building work, it's a house that can be anything they want it to be.
This is what we've come to see.
Good?
Yes, really good.
Great.
Looks
good
good.
start.
OK, terrific.
Nice.
Bold move, Phil.
Fortune favours the brave, Kirstie.
On the ground floor, there is a large lounge and even bigger reception room.
And a dining room and kitchen that could all be easily turned into the large welcoming spaces thereafter. Upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms and a generous bathroom.
The stud walls throughout the interior would make reconfiguring quick, easy and relatively cheap. It's on the market at £250,000, but the vendor will consider less.
With their budget of up to $300,000, it could leave them a lot of leeway for building work.
Let's hope they're up for it, Phil.
So that's a workshop.
Oh, good.
Which leads straight through to the garage. And then we'll come in the back door of the house here. The utility room through to the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep coming, because that wall
is just a stud.
is just a stud.
Copycat.
Perhaps I've learned something after all these years.
Oh.
Lovely.
Level of work here doesn't scare me. You can make an enormous dining kitchen, couldn't you?
And what's terrific, I've noticed already today, you're on the front foot. You're thinking of solutions, not problems here. This is a brilliant way to house hunt, especially when you're in a hurry.
This is the first time I've picked up clear buying signals. Hopefully that continues upstairs.
Well, the theme kind of continues up here because you've got lots of space and lots of opportunity if you want it. Have a think.
OK,
Thank
brilliant.
you. Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Take your time.
Will do.
Well, don't take too much time.
Not too long.
Because your house is being sold soon.
OK, I guess this is the master bedroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Decent
good size.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good size.
They really seem to like the possibilities here. They're certainly open to it. I think it's an awesome house.
This would be a nice little cot room.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to modify, isn't it?
Is it?
It's just stud walls.
Sledgehammer.
I'm also not the one with a 4-month-old baby who'd be living with the kind of stress and the dust of kitchen fitters and electricians and carpenters and all that goes with a bit of a project.
The buying signals are clear, and after such a long search, very good to hear.
Are you up for this amount of work in this garden?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the house?
Maybe not at the same time.
So, how was that then? Thought-provoking?
Yes, very.
Lots to think about. I like to see things on a spreadsheet.
Oh.
Try and figure out how things are going to work
Okay.
with the numbers.
I mean, it sounds as though you're thinking about it quite seriously.
It's ticking a lot of boxes.
It is.
Yeah, well done.
It was a long shot, Phil, but you may just have found them the perfect property.
Let's hope the numbers add up.
In Heaton, we left Tom and Liz trying to decide which of their properties they liked the best.
Buying houses is hard work.
After some painstaking thought, they've decided to come back to house number 1, which is on the market for $150,000.
Coming back, it's a proud house. Slightly fallen on hard times, but proud all the same.
This house is like a poor broken teddy that you just want to stitch back together again.
It looks so sad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's why we're going to probably end up falling for it, is that
I think, yeah, the sad appeal definitely works on us.
Yes.
we're suckers, aren't we?
Yeah.
This has arguably got the most potential to add value because houses on this street have gone for upwards of 180.
On a second viewing, you should be thinking about hidden costs and, in Liz and Tom's case, the cost of adding value.
The roof's in good nick.
There's some good space for storage straight back.
And it's just so sunny.
Yeah.
Really
it's
is.
really sunny.
It's not my decision to make, so I'm just going to go quietly and sit downstairs. Shut up.
Okay.
This is tricky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I do. Just don't want to get it wrong.
I know.
At this stage, it isn't about right or wrong. It's simply about having a home or not.
We've found out someone else is interested in the property. Tom and Liz will have to consider stretching over the £150,000 asking price to have it taken off the market.
If you came to me and said, we're going to offer at 155, I would say that there's a chance we can say to the vendor, we will offer this if you remove it from the market. Now, if you don't remove it from the market now, we're not going to offer this.
It's probably worth every penny of 155. I just don't feel that we could do that and save every month to make those continual improvements.
Yeah.
And I think although it seems like such a small amount of money in a bigger picture,
No, it's not a small amount of money.
it might make a big difference to us.
It's a lot of money. It's your future. It's the next 10 years. You know, you're not married. So for a lot of couples nowadays, the first big commitment they make to each other is to buy a property together.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Back in the Tyne Valley, Mike and Sorrel liked their third property in Stocksfield the most. It's a house that can be anything they want, with a little knocking around.
It's just stud walls.
Sledgehammer.
But that work costs money. They've run the numbers and now have some news.
When we got home, Mike got his spreadsheet out.
Oh no, not the spreadsheet.
And we thought really about what we would need to do to get it. We actually thought in the end that it was possibly too much, didn't we?
I think if she was a couple of years older
Yeah.
and I was a couple of years more into the new job that I have, then it would be different.
You've looked at a lot. It's not easy out there.
I think we know we've got to make some compromises.
Yeah. This whole search has been very positive from our
Very
perspective,
helpful.
very helpful.
Maybe not yet the forever home.
Yeah.
Get on the property ladder and maybe look at the more ideal rural, rustic house in 10 years' time, maybe.
Well, in the absence of being able to toast a successful house hunt at this point, I think we should raise a glass to your beautiful daughter.
Saffron.
Cheers, Saffron.
Cheers.
We've got close, but we're not there yet. Only time will tell if we can bring this search to an end.
Back with Tom and Liz, we've settled on 150,000 as their best offer. It's the asking price, so they're going to have to hope the other buyer doesn't go higher.
If we offer 150 now, he's going to think, well, there's someone actually booked in to see it on Saturday, so let's just wait and see.
So we're better leaving it for now if we are considering an offer at that level.
That's my gut.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident with this choice of strategy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's been emotional. It's been
It
emotional.
is emotional. We've come a long way,
Yeah.
and hopefully, next week we're going to get an offer accepted on a house.
Yes.
That would be
That'd be great.
great.
Yeah.
Do you want to drink now?
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to be good.
Okay.
It's going to be good.
How I love it when I'm right. Other parties were interested though, so a week later, Thrifty Tom was persuaded to offer 153,000, which was accepted, and reality bit.
I thought we would be really excited, but I think you just went as pale as I've ever seen
More
you.
pale than usual, yeah.
But despite their initial reaction, they're happy to have been nudged by yours truly.
Having someone there holding our hand a little bit and maybe putting a kind of very nice stiletto up certain people's backsides to kind of kick us into action is just great.
With the purchase progressing, they hope to be in within the next 2 months. Time enough to adjust to the next stage of their lives.
We're so lucky, and we know that, and to have the opportunity to have our own place, it's just brilliant, and
Exactly.
we'll take a little bit of growing up. If that's what it costs us, that's absolutely fine.
Happens to us all, Tom.
In the Tyne Valley, with only 2 months left on their rental lease, Mike and Sorrel redoubled their efforts to find a family home.
We looked at 36 houses in 5 weeks. Phil kept in touch with us the whole time, which was really good.
And with their determination, they're now the relieved owners of a detached 2-bed doer-upper near Ovington, with plenty of scope to become the home they want. And it's an easy commute to work in the city from this rural locale.
We came and viewed it. We didn't look round. We just went straight to the back of the house and we saw the view and the setting, and we instinctively wanted it.
It was a bank repossession sale, and there were 3 interested parties, so it went to sealed bids. And Mike and Sorrel's offer of 275,500 won the day.
It was the best feeling.
It was a great feeling, but a big relief as well.
And they wasted no time in completing.
From the offer to completion was 2.5 weeks, and here we are, 24 hours after moving in.
On the very weekend their rental lease was up. With grandparents on hand to help with the move, the 2-year search is finally over.
I think this place has pretty much nailed it. It's not the finished article, but it has a lot of potential.
We've also got half an acre, which is not too big, but not too small either.
A little bit too big.
Plenty of room for Saffron to run around in, though. Amazing location and the potential for a great family home. It's a fab result, too, for Mike and Sorrel.